Range fans, I'm back at it, 50-yard line with 22 rimfire. You've seen this one before, or maybe you haven't. Welcome, range fans. Mr. Revolver Guy here with Dayattherange.com. Guys, we're back on the 50-yard line with the Volquartsen snake flute. You've seen this one before. I'll put a link to the other video and how it shot in the previous stock. And today we're out with a totally different stock. This is a truly aluminum all the way through chassis for Volquartsen Inferno. You've seen the review of this one. You know it's well refined, and I will get you some close-up and B-roll footage of the aluminum chassis. This is just a beautiful thing to look at. Really easy to shoot from the bench. And I'm going to try a little something different today also. What about shooting it standing? I don't know how well I'm going to do. It's been about 12 years since I've done that kind of firing. But we're going to give our hands at it because this thing is well bedded and also well balanced. In the rear of the stock, you have adjustable comb and adjustable length of pull. Also, you have this cool little insert back here where you can have additional magazines here towards the back. Just a beautifully set up rifle. We have it torqued down to 35 inch-pounds at this point. And I tell you, I'm just so happy to be on the range with this thing today. We're going to put it on target down range and enter it into the 22 challenge over at Dayattherange.com and see how it shoots now. By the way, just with some flat out CCI standard velocity. Enough talking, let's get to it. All right, folks, I got 10 rounds in the rotary magazine. By the way, this Volquartsen, this is one of the older models. This is all stainless. Everything is steel. Beautiful snake fluted barrel. Also compensated on the end. Just one beautiful setup. We're going to see how it shoots today in the 22 Dayattherange.com challenge. CCI standard velocity. And why is it every time I sit down at the bench and start to record, you see the paper flying there, the wind kicks up. I swear the wind gods they don't like me. They don't like me at all. Wow, clear 20 power Leupold scope, set at about 18. Man, that flat bottom of this chassis just sits right on that bag, very steady. I hope I can do my part, don't embarrass myself here. Middle target, 5 shots. Bullseye. I think I'm just going to stop and go home, folks. That's it. Not going to touch it anymore. Dead bullseye. But then I couldn't enter into the challenge, right? Let's get these other 4 shots off. Watch, I've jinxed myself with all the boasting and bragging, which is not something I normally do, but this thing has just got me giddy. Last 3 all touching each other. By the way, just plain old CCI standard velocity. I keep iterating that because I know this thing shoots better. But I wanted to see what I could do with this old CCI standard velocity. Plus, quite frankly, I've got a ton of it that I really need to shoot up. Whoa, big flyer. Another one. Sweet, same hole. The last 3 shots always end up touching one another. That's interesting. Really interesting. You know what? I'm going to take one more magazine. Hang in there, folks. All right, I got 10 more rounds in the magazine for the snake fluted Volquartsen Inferno. This thing it'll make you drool at it and just look at it more than anything. But I will tell you, it is one stable platform. Pull that last one. Go figure. Well, I told you I'd try it standing. I might end up shooting my camera down range. But let's move to standing. Well, range fans, she's a little heavy. She's balanced. I mean, really well balanced. But she's a little heavy. I figured with all this material back here that she'll be a little heavy with junk in the trunk, if you know what I mean. But she's not. Great balanced rifle. I don't know. Let's see what I can do. Standing. Moving all over the place. I'm shooting at that right target, right diamond, and I'm shaking so much I'm on and off the target. Woo! Not that great of a group. Time for old Mr. Revolver Guy to start practicing more standing. Tell you what, folks, if you want a nice setup for bench or just competition in general, I don't know that it gets any finer than the Volquartsen 1022 and the old Inferno. Beautiful, beautiful setup. Check it out, range fans. I am pretty happy with a 0.626 inch group at 50 yards from the Volquartsen Inferno. That's with CCI standard velocity. Wait until you see the groups with the Lapua Center X, Midas Plus, and Exact. We also heard back from Mr. Volquartsen, who stated the chassis made it to the receiver should be tightened down at 40 to 45 inch-pounds. I can't wait. Join Mr. Revolver Guy and others over at Dayattherange.com for the 22 challenge call out. It might be you next.